right, this chunkster we're about to sit with is so sad, but it's worth sticking around to the end of the video, because just wait to see what happens when we make a change. It's worth sticking around for.
Oh no. What's wrong? Oh, why such sad eyes, Mama?
What really stopped me in my tracks right here with this little gal is English Bulldogs are the definition of sweet and loyal and even to some extent docile. They've got the Bulldog trait, so they can be stubborn in a such a loving way. But when you see a dog that is specifically bred to be this happy family companion, so broken and shut down and shattered, I don't know how you don't stop and help. I see a lot of dogs in despair at shelters. But it will never, I think I will never stop being surprised when I see full breed dogs that your whole life you've built this image of what this dog should be, and then you see them just completely shut down. And she may not be completely shut down, but she's sad. And I don't want her to be sad. I don't want any dog to be sad. People often ask me, like, what my favorite breed of dog is. And it's dogs. You know? Oh, look at you. Why is your face so sad? You can't even hold your head up. You're so sad. I want her to try to get on the blanket, but she just won't move. Alexis and I changed everything out for her. As much as I hate taking things away from dogs in a kennel, she is in heat. And so I didn't want to alarm anyone, and she could probably just use more changes that way. I always try to not take things away from a dog in a shelter who's basically had their whole life taken away from them. Because even the smallest thing, like taking away a toy or a treat, can really have a profound impact. If you've ever had the joy of being around an English Bulldog, they are so funny. They're like little characters. It's like a full-grown person, like condensed down into a little, but chunky, thick dog. Let's try a treat. Oh, that's good. That's really good. With treats, we can get the dog to focus on the nose and the sniffing and the taste and get them to release that fear. I'm going to sit down now. I want to take my time and approach her in the right way to see if I can build some confidence quickly in sitting with her. So just right back into that sadness. I bet there's a story with her. Alexis is working on getting that story right now and just getting into the system, because I definitely want to find out that sometimes, you know, with the story, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because whatever the story is, we're here now and we've got to figure out how to move forward. But it can help. It can help me understand a little bit what she's been through, and if there are any ways that I can help. We're going to try different things, treats. One thing I want to try specifically with English Bulldogs, the one thing I know about English Bulldogs was they love themselves a good toy. So we'll get, hey, Kelly.
Yeah.
Could you see if you could round up some squeaker toys?
Yeah, here, let's see.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Her face looks like something that like an AI generator would prompt. Like if you typed in sad English Bulldog, this would be the image you would get. Actually, I can do it on my phone right now. Let's do it in real time. This will be funny. I want to keep talking. I want her to get to a point where she steps over the blanket that is currently kind of pushed up against her right now, because then I'll know there's a level of comfort. So let's do some treats right here. And I'm going to go to ChatGPT. I have that app on my phone. Not sponsored or anything. I just... can you give me a sad English Bulldog that has brown spots and is white? Okay, it's making it. Oh, let's keep you going with treats. I wouldn't be surprised if ChatGPT can't even come up with the image, because when do you see a sad English Bulldog? Outside of maybe they didn't get dinner. Oh, that's pretty good. This one looks older and I don't know, like just more brute. Okay, look at this. Oh, that's your sad friend. Look, oh my goodness. Like she looks like a generated image. Let me try that again. Give me a really, really sad English bulldog that is brown with white. I don't know if I described that best, if I prompted that in the best way. Okay, let's keep treats going while that's happening. Here you go. The good thing is I think we can deploy the Pac-Man here to see if we can get any forward movement. Yeah, oh, that's even more sad, huh? Oh, it's giving me 2 of them. If someone looked at my like Chat GPT, they'd be like, what in the world is wrong with this person? Why are they having Chat GPT generate sad dog images? Like, okay, oh, look at this one. Oh, so sad. Just like you. Anyways, I'll stop goofing off here because we have work to do. The only reason I think I can, I don't know, have some joy in situations like this is because I like to throw forward. I like to think forward and go, soon, very soon, because we're here and we're going to be here for her in her lowest moment and let her know that, one, it's okay to be sad, but we're going to do this with her. And if she wants to find moments of happiness with us, okay, that's great. But I think forward to when she's going to be snuggling up on a couch, you know, trying to chew on the remote because it smells like potato chips that you just ate out of the bag, right? You thought you wiped it clean, but you didn't clean enough. And she's trying to chew on the remote and getting in trouble for it in a loving way. But she's still sitting on that couch. She's tooting a bunch, for sure, because she's an English bulldog. But it's kind of funny and endearing. You can blame it on the kids. Okay, now we're going to try Pac-Man. If you're a regular, you know the Pac-Man. You might even love the Pac-Man as much as I do. We're basically going to ask her for some bravery and some courage and some trust. And we're going to let her follow this line of treats that I lay out. And because she is an English bulldog and she is like me and very food motivated, I do believe she will have the courage to follow this trail of treats, which you can see is just right there. Let's see if she takes the bait. And if not, I'll come back and I'll put a little treat closer. But if I do that too much, she'll let me do the work. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'll reward her for that. Let's see if she'll take a treat from me. She will. Oh, that's so cute. So, got it? not completely trusting, but she's willing to give me a shot. Oh, she's going back for him. That's good. There are 2 all the way up front. I didn't know she'd go for her. Yeah, I'll give you a reward for that. You've done good. Oh my goodness, she is adorable. She's a mama. She's had puppies before. I can help you out. You've done good work. Here you go. Here. Yeah, here. Now, most of the time with a dog, I'll tell you, you want a treat from the bottom up. Oh, thanks. Oh, that's a good one. If you notice, if someone treats like this, it's very big, right? Whereas if you come up like this, it's a lot less scary. Yeah, however, that all goes out the window with dogs like an English bulldog, where their face is like, you know, you got that underbite. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I see your little tongue sticking out. And so you got to give them a little assist and just put it on that shelf right there. Oh, don't go back to sad. You want to come up here? Can I just put that right there? I was hoping she'd move up on the blanket and just be a little more comfortable. I want to scoop her up so bad. I bet we can get to that, but we need to find out her story. First, I want to try to give her a little affection. And oh no, what is that? I see a whole, can you hand me that bin? So when a dog comes in, the shelter will often place any belongings that came in with them at the top of the kennel. And I just noticed that, and I want to see how she reacts to this. I have to be really careful because sometimes a dog will react in a negative fashion if they've had a negative experience. Oh, it's only one thing. I thought it was a bunch of things. Let's see what she thinks of it. It was sniffing. It was sniffing me, not that. Okay, that's okay. Oh, she looked away. She may not, it may not be a good thing here. You know, smells, a lot of it's in the smell, not the visual. And like, because I can tell she's a mama and she's had puppies before, she may come from a backyard breeder and she's just been used for breeding, and that smells like that place, which is not a good place for her. I'm making a lot of assumptions. It could be that that was her collar and it was from a family that really loved her. But typically, you know, like if you think about grabbing your collar and leash and if you show it to your dog, they are immediately bouncing around. They're happy. They know it means good things. And that did not happen here. She might have sniffed it all the way in the bucket and then started sniffing me because she didn't like that. That's why I kind of just held it up and let her just have a little bit versus just putting the whole thing in her face. Here, let me hand this. I don't think this is a good thing. Let's get it out of here. It might be fine. I don't know, you know. Again, making lots of assumptions here, but I try to piece the story together. If you're new to my videos, we come in and we gather all the information on the dog as I'm sitting with him versus getting all the information and then going in there. Because if it's something negative, like let's say someone says, oh, she doesn't like men. Well, then if I know that, I'm going to start thinking like, oh man, she doesn't like men, and so we may not get anywhere. Whereas if I don't know that, I'll discover that myself, and I'll just assume she does, and maybe she's okay with it, you know? Are you looking for treats? Okay, I thought you were getting sad again. Here you go. Gotta get a little assist there. Okay. I'm basically having to like put the treat in her mouth. I'm scooting back a little bit because I want to try to change the dynamics so that she has to move onto the blanket because she looks so uncomfortable.
Okay, got some toys.
You got them?
Yeah, I got two options.
Okay.
One's a squeaker and one's like a dog sound.
Okay, don't squeak them yet. I want to say.
You're kind of looking at me.
Yeah, see, I'm telling you, I think it's funny. I know English bulldogs okay. Can you step? Okay. Yeah.
I say.
Otherwise, she's gonna be like, forget this guy in the kennel. Let me at those. Okay, we're gonna do that in a minute. I want to get her story, and then we'll go to those tools. And listen, having these tools is really important. Like if you're working with your dog, make sure you're working with all the tools. Like get a lick mat, get toys, get treats, get all the things you can possibly think of that will give you the advantage to help in your journey and working with your dog. It doesn't mean overstimulate them. You know, use them at different times, but use those things. Work to see what your dog or what the dog you're working with might really benefit from. We do this a lot at the farm. Which is, by the way, why don't we do this? Why don't I give them a Flips Farm pup date, and then let's come to her story. Okay, Flips Farm pup date coming to you right now.
I want to show Pumpkin walking because I didn't ever know if this would happen, especially with one of our team members, Angelica. Go Angelica, woohoo! Because the fact that he's walking with other people is just a testament to his courage and his bravery. He still has to look around and check sometimes where he's at, and he gets a little worried, but he is gaining confidence and he is willing to walk with people. He gets to explore the farm. What I think is really neat is when we go in the yard area where the little doggy condo is, the Quonset hut, he gets to run around and just be his goofy self. I don't know. I just thought I'd share this with you because it's neat to see his progress. Yeah, so thank you for being interested in Pumpkin and following this journey. And remember, he is available for adoption. I'm looking for someone that is within driving distance of SoCal. So, if you're within a day driving distance or maybe two, just in case something were to go wrong, I could be there to assist, or I could come get him, or whatever it may be. Would love to just have him within arm's reach. So apply. I will put the link right here, or it's in my bio, or you can just go to rockykanaka.com and search for Pumpkin. Look at this guy walking. Pumpkin. Can you believe it? How great is that? Someone actually asked me the other week, like, can he walk like a normal dog? And I was like, well, yeah. But then I thought, yeah, that's a fair question with how reserved and shut down he is. That's Angelica, who one of our team members that helps with the dogs on the farm. She's doing a fantastic job. As you can see, he's really comfortable with her. And I wanted to give you this Flips Farm pup date that Pumpkin walks on a leash like a normal dog, and he gets to walk around the farm. We even let him off leash in the play area by the Quonset hut, the little doggy condo, and he gets to be a normal dog, which is awesome. Now, is he a little reserved at times or a little nervous? Yes, but that's understandable from where he's come to where he's at now. And I think that's okay. And I just want to keep highlighting him because he is available for adoption. So if you think you're the right person to have him in your family, he could be your next family member. Listen, Pumpkin's come a long way, just mentally, physically. It's why this Flips Farm Pup Date is actually brought to you by Sundays, the sponsor of Flips Farm Pup Date, which I think is really important to mention because it's what Pumpkin eats on a regular basis. All of our farm dogs, my dog as well. And it's where you're seeing these physical transformations. And dare I say, the mental transformations too, because you know it, you experience it when you feel healthy. When your diet is healthy, your mental clarity is better, and you're more elastic to being able to learn new things, try new things, be brave. And so I attribute the amazing diet that Sundays has to just that. It's why I twisted Sunday's arm so much to be able to give you guys 50% off. You can't find that discount anywhere. 50% off just to try it because that's how much I believe in it. It's a really high value food. You spend a little bit more, but you get so much more. And in my opinion, you'll save a lot more on vet bills down the line because your dog is eating really healthy. And I know I've said it before, but let me just say it again. Some of the things I love about Sundays is human quality, founded and run by a veterinarian as one of the co-founders, which is great because you know they're putting the dogs first, not sacrificing on ingredients, no synthetic ingredients, no mess to clean up after like some of the other foods you have to deal with. It's just clean, convenient, high quality food that your dog deserves. So go to rockykanaka.com/Sundays and try it for your dog. What do you have to lose? It's fantastic. I'll put the link in the description below.
Okay, enough of that though. I want to talk about this one's story, because I've got our attention now, and I want to show you guys. This might be the cutest bulldog in the history of bulldogs I've ever seen at the shelter, maybe ever. And I'll show you exactly why, if I can replicate it here. She only does it when I'm not looking, but she sticks her little tongue out, and it just sits there. Let's see if I can get it. I don't know if you can see it in the cameras over there. Let's see if she'll do it here. Now, of course, she's not going to do it because I'm recording. There it is. See it? That's her little tongue. That's not her lip. That's her little tongue right there. Boop. Watch. Do you guys think she's full English bulldog?
Yeah.
I think so.
I think so too. I think
I mean, maybe not like, like from the award-winning dog of the dog show.
honestly what you were inferring earlier about her having puppies.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised just because that coat, that look, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think a standard English bulldog naturally comes in
those
that
colors.
kind of color pattern.
Okay.
So it could be seen as a specialty breed
Yeah,
type situation.
Someone's been trying to make dollar bills off her, maybe. Well, okay. What's her story?
Well, they have her estimated at about 3 years old.
I could see that. She's very young. Okay, and microchip?
Unfortunately, no microchip.
Do we know? Did she come in with a collar or a tag, or do we know if that's hers?
I didn't see any mention of that collar in the there, and it says on the kennel card no collar.
A lot of times, what'll happen is a dog will come in with just a lead around them. Like, it's kind of like this slip lead, right? So like, this slip lead is, it just slips around the dog. Great to use quickly in a situation. But sometimes, if you imagine this was just a leash that clipped onto a collar, people will just take it and kind of like tie it and then just use the leash. So that happens a lot. So that leash could have been what they brought her in with. And the shelter tries to keep those things because then it's an identifier, right? If someone goes, oh, my dog, they have a purple leash or lead and collar or whatever, it just helps identify her. It's also someone else's belonging if she gets reunited with her pet, which, by the way, happens so much at this shelter. The amount of reuniting they do with putting families back together here is amazing. I know a lot of times people think of like a shelter as like a pound or a dead end or somewhere dogs go and don't come back. But it's really neat when you're at this shelter, or if you volunteer at a shelter and you see all the families being reunited. It's one of the happiest moments. It's really joyous. Okay, tell me more, because she's going back into that sad state.
This is her 5th day here, so she is available for adoption.
She's okay with me petting her? She's available for adoption, and she didn't have any holds or anything?
Nope. I think she just became adoption available actually today because it's technically still says holding on her kennel card, but they just need to update it now.
Listen, I know people think like, oh, this is a full breed dog, she'll get adopted quickly, but it doesn't always work that way. And people will pay thousands and thousands of dollars. And I don't mean like $1,000 or $2,000. Some of these backyard breeders will convince people that it's such a rare breed dog that this dog is worth $20,000, $40,000. I'm not even kidding. Don't go look it up because then the algorithm will start serving you dogs for sale. But I'm telling you, people will pay crazy amounts of money for what they think is a unique designer dog that just makes my head burn. Because they'll say, oh, well, I got it from a reputable breeder. One, how do you know? Two, yes, one, don't buy from unreputable breeders, but it's not that. It's a supply and demand fight. When you've got dogs like this in shelters that are sad, that are perfectly good, that someone was willing to pay thousands of dollars for, and someone says, well, I went to a reputable breeder, but why? You shouldn't, this one needs you. Okay, tell me more. Sorry, I'm on a rant here.
She was found overnight by a Good Samaritan. The finder did post her on social media.
Okay, that's good.
There was obviously no reply.
Right. Yeah, because you'd think someone with this sort of dog would want to just run to find them.
Yeah, exactly. When she came to the shelter, they scheduled her immediately for a vet visit.
Okay.
Because they just noted something was off.
Okay.
So when she went to the vet, she was diagnosed with a prolapse on her private area.
Yep.
Thankfully, though, no treatments needed at this time.
Okay, great.
The vet, however, definitely recommends spay, as that would be the thing that would actually fix that.
Yeah. Yep.
What I thought of, just hearing and reading that information was, like you said, she could have definitely had puppies, and a prolapse like that actually can be the result of having a rough birth. And from what I know with these types of dogs is that they can have a lot of complications with birthing.
It's rough, and I'll tell you why it's rough, because they've been bred into a situation where they shouldn't be having dogs. Like, that's how out of whack it is. And so she had to go through all that. Someone takes her puppies, they sell them, potentially. She's not even warming up to a blanket. Okay, and I'll tell you this too. Sometimes people are like, oh man, you just go right to the negative. How do you know that? You're right, I don't. Could be she came from a loving family and they're on a prolonged vacation and they have no idea that their dog got out. Maybe she was with someone and they passed and she snuck out of the house and she's running around. She doesn't really know what a blanket is, doesn't go on it for comfort. She is really sad, and it doesn't seem like she's sad from being at the shelter. It just seems like this is her state. She's been having puppies. If this is your dog and they were having that problem, you would take them to a vet to get help, and someone hasn't done that. And so it tells me that they're just using her for money. As hard as it is to sound, as ugly as it sounds, I mean, maybe I'm off. Tell me more. What else do we know?
So like I said, vet obviously highly recommends spay, as that would fix that issue.
Yeah.
But good thing is, obviously, shelter would take care of the spay before she goes home.
Amazing spay and neuter clinic right here at Animal Friends of the Valleys, and so that they could do that, and then you'd have a dog someone would pay thousands and thousands of dollars for whatever the adoption fee is and the cost of the spay.
Pretty much, yeah.
Seems like a good deal to me.
Exactly. And so when she went through health check, they did note that she, other than obviously having a dirty coat and classic underbite, she does have flea dirt, scabs, and scarring on her ears.
Yeah,
so definitely had fleas at one point.
Backyard dog, maybe?
It's super possible. Would not be surprised whatsoever. And unfortunately, because of course she was found by someone, no owner that we know of, she just doesn't have a name that we know of. We'll have to give her a nickname.
Oh, we can come up with a good name for you. I think we give her some positive affirmations. We give her a name so we can use that name then in the positive affirmations. And I want to move her onto the blanket, but I have a better idea because I feel like this girl needs a hug, and I feel like I will do the scoop and get her into my lap. But how I'm going to do that is I'm going to do that a little differently. I'm not going to just pick her up and scoop her into my lap. We're going to use toys and see if we can bring her to life with the toys. Because I'll bet she's never had her own toy. If I had to guess, if someone's working to just make money on her, they're not buying her toys, they're not buying her blankets and beds. She's just in the backyard. And with that much excitement towards toys, it tells me like she's really interested. And so, yeah, let's get her first toy. And maybe I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, okay. You know, but I'm going to assume as such because she deserves that, you know. Okay, but the first thing I'm going to do is use the restroom real quick.
Oh, yeah.
And you can put that on camera. I think this might be the first time I've ever had to go to the restroom while I'm sitting in the kennel.
It's definitely not the first time, what do you call it? I was gonna make a bad joke. Never mind. I was gonna say the first time. What is it? We've had dogs though that have definitely had to use the bathroom while sitting with you.
Oh yeah. We've had yes. The difference is I'll go to the restroom, whereas they just go right here. You know what I was thinking when I was in the office? Why? Oh, I left a whole treat stick over there and she didn't even go get it. That's how just sad she is. But what I was thinking in the bathroom was, I'll pay for her spay. Can we just set that up with the shelter?
Pay for the space.
Yeah, let's do it so we can get her in there. Because obviously that it's not comfortable. People all the time get upset. They're like, oh, why don't they just do that or have the vet do it? It just comes down to money and resources. And most shelters don't have a vet on staff. Some do, but not all do. This one doesn't. They have a healthcare team, vet techs often, vet assistants. Vets are in short supply right now. But yeah, let's pay for that, and I'll pay for it. And a lot of times you all want to help out. One of the best ways to do that is supporting the sponsors because they help us, and then we can use those funds to pay for more vets. And so, try Sundays. You get 50% off. The code's in the description. You'll see results like we've seen with our pups at the farm. So that's a great way to help. But no matter what, I'll cover it. I'll pay for this. We'll get her scheduled for that right away. Let's just give her a lot of love and see what we can do. I bet we can really bring her around now. Are you falling asleep? It's okay if you are. This is my favorite. It's my favorite when they relax enough to fall asleep. After 5 days, she could, I've seen dogs go days without sleeping in the shelter, which is understandable because they don't know, they think they have to be on guard the whole time. Okay, let's do this. Let's start telling you how good of a girl you are, and let's bring in the toys. I want to use the toys and then give you the positive affirmations in your new name. Did you guys think of a good name?
We were still brainstorming, but I don't know. I mean, I have 2 in mind. Kelly, did you have any names yet?
I'm working on it.
Did you have any names?
I do. I have one.
What is it?
Fiona.
That's cute.
That's cute, right?
It is cute.
She seems like a Fiona. Kelly, what do you think?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Well, you say it like, no, you have one.
No, I don't currently.
That was a very loaded, yeah, that's a good one. I need to know what was behind that there.
No, I'm just thinking of another Fiona from a very long time ago.
Oh, from Reverse Rescue.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about with Ty.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I didn't even think about that. She was adorable. Let me tell you.
She was also a lowrider bulldog.
Yes.
Something too.
But boy, what she went through. She had skin conditions like no other, and Ty nursed her back to health and really helped her feel better. We fed her, we made the whole Barks Giving celebration. Barks Giving is, I've been doing this for years. It's where I make Thanksgiving but for dogs, and we made a whole Barks Giving for her and the entire crew there. It was a lot of fun.
Sasha.
Okay, I like Sasha. But now that you've just brought up Fiona too, it brings back good memories. I think Fiona it is. Okay, Fiona. Okay, toy me. Let's see what that does, if that brings her to life. And then I'm going to use her name and toys and treats and positive affirmations. And then can you hand me a blanket too? Because if I can get to the scoop, I just want a blanket on my lap with her. Maybe she's not even in heat. Maybe it's just, unfortunately, the damage that she's going through. Okay, yeah, perfect. Okay, I got all this ready to go. You want to sniff it? Want to check it out? All right, we're in the safe zone. Everything's safe here. Okay, so this right here, Oh, that's a good squeaker. That's like a deep squeaker. Is she already reacting?
He's like...
Oh, and that's like a duck squeaker. Oh, good job, Kelly. Okay. What's this right here? What's this right here? You want to try it? Watch this. Okay, here we go. What is that? You want to check it out? Her little sniffer is working. Oh, what's that? You want to try it? You want to try it? You want to try it? Here, how about this one? This is a duck. Oh! Oh! You want to get it? Do you want to get it? What? Everyone's jealous. You hear him sounding off? It doesn't seem like much, but her head just coming off the ground that much with interest, that's a big step, right? Like, you want to sniff it? Just... It's sending all the other dogs. Sometimes dogs who have never played with toys, you got to show them how to play with toys. Did you get that? Oh, what's that? Oh, you just press on it. You just press on it. You can use your nose like that. Want to try it? Okay, let's. We tried that, and we'll come back to the toys. Let's try moving into some positive affirmations and some petting. See if we can get it. Oh yeah, she's spotting back here. Hi. You're a good girl. Hi, you're a good girl. I don't know what happened to you, but I do know that from here on out, you don't have to go through that, okay? Here, I'll move this blanket out of the way. Is it uncomfy or you like it? Do you like it? You want it? You want to lay your chin on there? Okay. She's using it for like a chin pillow, which is good. Hi. Whatever you went through, you didn't deserve it, and you're a good girl. Her little eyes register when I say that. Watch this. You're a good girl. Yeah, you are a good girl. You're a good girl, Fiona. Fiona, do you want a treat? Do you want a treat? None of that registers, which just tells me almost everything we need to know, that she was just used for breeding. Here you go. There you go. Yeah, it's a good girl. I gotta slide it in there like a quarter in the vending machine, huh? I'll tell you what, if you adopt a dog like this, the neatest thing about it is there's like a deeper love and understanding from them that is like nothing you've ever experienced, because it's like they know the bottom. They know the life that they had that was no life. And so when you show them just a new life filled with love and toys and treats and care, it's just such a deep connection of love and respect and loyalty, and they are forever grateful to you. I'm going to scoop her up here because I can't stand this sadness. If she lets me. If she tells me no, fine. But she's definitely spotting back there, so we're going to do this. But we're just going to go for it here. You're a good girl. She's a good girl, Fiona. Oh my goodness, you're so beefy. You're the beefiest girl. In a good way, Okay. There you go. There you go. Okay. Find my treat stick here. Okay, it's a little awkward right now, but we're going to get there. Here you go. Okay, we're not ready yet. It's okay. She's probably never been held, and so this is new. She's not trying to get away. Here in a minute, she's definitely like hard to hold because she's like got such a big barrely chest and belly. Let's do the cranium rub here. Give her a little treat. Get some blood flowing. She's really dirty and stinky, and I only say that not because it matters, but just because I know that's hard to tell in the video. And she just shouldn't be that way, you know? Here you go. You need a head. You like the head pillow, don't you? You want to put that there for you? Is your head heavy? Yeah. I have the same problem, girl. Does one size fits all hats? No, they don't. She just needed a headrest is all. Watch. You want a treat? Did you want a treat? You're not there yet? Okay. I should go cry. Hi. Hi, Mama. Hi. Yeah, the more you dig into the story and just spend the time with the dog, the more you learn. And you realize that, this dog, this breed shouldn't behave this way. And it's because she's never had a chance to be a dog. And I could be wrong. And if I am, sue me. Why? A little jumpy right there. It's okay. I'm going to do a little push and pull. So we'll do a little massage here. That will just kind of stop for a minute. That gives her the chance to just know that she's not forced into that. Okay. And we'll come back. Does that feel good? Because, if this is the first time she's ever been held in a lap and loved like this, you got to give her brain a minute to process it, because it's hard to process anything right there because it just feels good. It's like, and then you got to just let that process for a minute. Want a treat? We're getting closer. We'll get there. Watch. You're a good girl, Fiona. Fiona, I love you. I love you, Fiona. You're a good girl. Yeah. You are surrounded by people now who love you, who will be in your corner. We're going to get you all fixed up and ready for adoption. And someone is going to come get the deal of a century. An amazing girl who is pretty and rare and special. And probably has some big old toots and a lot of love to give. I will say, the good thing about these dogs is if you get them on the right diet, they're not as gassy, and their coats just get so pretty and so velvety. It'll be really neat to see her and the transformation she makes. There you go. There we go. We got to get it on the shelf there. There you go. Oh, you didn't even push it a little farther? Okay. We'll work together. Okay, yep, get in there. We did it. We did it. See? We're doing it. We're doing this. First time she's ever been held, for sure. Yeah. You can just tell. You can just feel it in a dog, Oh, that feel good, huh? Yeah. Those jaws on a bulldog can just get really sore. Especially if they've been in a shelter and they've just been tense the whole time. Something like this can feel really good. Her head is almost as big as her body. So it's no wonder she needs my hand as a shelf. Let's try it again. There you go. Does that feel nice? Some support? Trying to give you some support where you need it, darling. Fiona, I love you. I love you, Fiona. She's going to make someone very lucky to have her in their family. But I'll tell you this, if you adopt her, you can't just adopt her and say oh, great, we got her home and she's good. It's going to take time. It's going to take maybe months for her, because she's got to learn how to be a dog, right? Little things sometimes, a lot of times these dogs don't know, how to walk downstairs, how to drink out of oh, she just tooted. Oh, is that you? They don't know how to walk downstairs. They often don't know how to drink out of a water bowl. Little things you would think just make sense. Maybe things she hasn't ever experienced before. So just be prepared for that. And you just have to give her assurance and confidence. Oh yeah, her ears are pretty rough. They're not horrible, but I can feel it now. And above all else, patience. Kind of comfy. Let's go back a little bit. There you go. You can nap. You want to lay down? There you go. She's trying to get in a better spot to rest her head, which is pretty cute. So I know I made a lot of assumptions in this video. Sometimes it depends on the day. Do I come in and I got a little bit of a negative attitude or a positive one? Because remember, we're doing this on the regular, and sometimes you see the worst of things, and but I always believe the best in people. And I guess I leave it up to you. What do you think? You think she's been used for breeding to make money? Do you think maybe that she just got out and her family's still looking for her? I'd love to know your thoughts. I'll respond to as many comments as I can. Remember, go check out Sundays, 50% off. Just use code Rocky, rockykanaka.com/Sundays. But even if you can't do that, totally understandable. The thing you can do that makes the biggest difference, I talk about this all the time, is go adopt a dog. No, I'm kidding. Is to share this, because you never know who will see this and then will come be able to come and adopt her. Thank you to everyone who's putting these Sitting with Dogs episodes and the pup dates up on their TV and watching it with their pets and sending me those pictures, tagging me on social media. It just makes my day. And it's really neat to see this community of dog lovers growing. So thank you. Oh, do you want some more scratches on that side too? Okay. Okay, Mama. Okay, Fiona. I love you. Oh, it's a good girl. It's a good girl. Okay, let's go get your spay appointment set. Ready? I'm gonna go get your spay appointment set. You want more? Okay. So why are you stopping? You said it's a push and a pull.
She's just relaxing now. She's starting to close her eyes on your knee and stuff. But I was trying to see if she was like, oh,
she's gonna get comfy.
You gonna get comfy?
Nap time. Does this fall into the whole, like, if I fits, I sits sort of thing? Like, I found my new home. You a good girl. You a good girl. You're adorable. You know that? You're adorable. I think somewhere along the way, no one told you you were amazing. And I'm here to tell you you are. And you'll be snuggling with somebody on the couch in no time, I promise. Okay? Hardest part's over. I'm going to leave you with a lot of treats. I'm sorry, my lap's not big enough.
I'm trying.
There you go, you guys are still here?
I kind of want to see what she does. Like, is she gonna curl back up? Is she gonna get off your lap? What's she planning?
Hi, she's a cool girl. Hi, she's a cool girl. Yeah, I don't think she's going anywhere unless I assist.
So sad.
I know.
That's also just kind of their look, though.
I don't know. She's so sad.
Yeah.
Most English bulldogs are just, they can give a sad eye, sure, but like, oh, she's like tenses up.
But she keeps looking back at you like she knows, like she's expecting you to keep talking to her, keep...
For sure, but she definitely is not used to affection. She's really sad.
Yeah, she's like making the most depressed, like, body, like, actions.
We'll come back and check on you. Don't you worry, okay?
Okay, wait. This is kind of like a mini pup date here. I ran into the office trailer because I just got footage from the shelter that, okay, watch this. I'll just roll it. Mini pup date incoming. All right, look at that. So they paired Fiona up with some other dogs in the inside doggy condos, and you you can see in the video someone's maybe tore apart a little bit of the bed or something like that. Not Fiona, I'm sure. But hold on, it gets better. The volunteers, the amazing volunteers. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Dog walking volunteering team. They took some of the dogs, including Fiona, out into the yard, and look, we have a happy face. Look at this happy girl. Just getting to be around other dogs and around other people. She's coming out of her shell, and now you can see the amazing sweetheart that she really is. Okay, she's available for adoption. I just wanted to show you that because she seems so sad during the entire video, but she is happy. She has a happy side. She just needs you.